Hey everybody, Billy's Speed Force Productions here, and welcome to part 4 on the Sonic the Hedgehog 1991 playthrough. Last time we were in Labyrinth Zone, and now in this part we are in Labyrinth Zone. Yay. Okay, Labyrinth Zone actually isn't that bad. Like, at first, it is quite annoying the first time you would normally play this stage. But I feel like the more I would play this stage, it's actually not that bad as many would like make it out as. I don't know, that's probably just me. The thing about this stage is that like it's all about that whole water breathing limit thing, and I can see why they did it, because they mistakenly thought hedgehogs couldn't swim because they saw a video of a hedgehog in water. And I don't know what video this was. Like, obviously it was a hedgehog in water, but like, what was the exact video? Can I like find it on YouTube maybe? Then again, if it was like during like the late 80s to the early 90s, then we probably don't know if we can ever see that video, if they have the exact video that they watched. Anyway, so yeah, in this game, or just like anytime Sonic's in the water in any Sonic game, he has like a breathing limit when he's in water, and then you'll get like a countdown with some music that would probably give like a lot of people anxiety. I know it gave me some anxiety at some points, but nowadays not really, because like it's easy to find air bubbles in this stage. Because like, look, there's like 2 right here in this piece of footage. But anyways, so yeah, so obviously in order to survive, you just gotta get these like air bubbles right here that we've been seeing throughout the entire stage when we've been in water. And oh yeah, look, here's the countdown. So you get like 5 seconds, and then you either have to exit the water or find one of those air bubbles, and then boom, you're good. Oh yeah, this is the one thing I don't like about the stage though, is that when you're in water, you're slow. Like, slower than Sonic already is in this game. Like, I'm not complaining too much about it, it's just it is a thing that bothers me, especially like when you're trying to keep your rings from those like little spike things that stick out. It does get annoying. Anything positive to say about this stage? I like the music. I like the design of it. I think it looks really nice. I like that it changes like the colors a bit when you go into the water, because like I think it's like a different layer, and then they just add like the water on it, and then it just like does a different shade. Yeah, like obviously not everything has changed, like the HUD is still the same and all that, but like that's cool. That's because like the HUD is like always in front of everything, so it makes sense. Like, imagine if it was like on the same layer as Sonic, and that means the color would have changed slightly. If I didn't lose my rings, I could have had a special stage then. There's a glitch you can actually do at the end of the act, where if you just roll down and you just keep the screen down, it will crash the game. I've done it once, it was interesting. And I learned it from like a YouTube video I watched once. And I assume like later versions patched that out, like the Sega Ages and the 3DS one, and of course Question Whiteheads. But like any version of the game that was just running off an emulator of the original version, so this one would like most likely still have that crash. I remember once I actually got a special stage ring in this zone, which for me it's like a rare occurrence, because either I've already gotten the Chaos Emeralds, or I just didn't have the rings for it. Oh yeah, so when I picked up that air bubble, you noticed that the music reset? And that was because the timer was just going off, and I just got the air bubble at the correct time. I've done that like a few times in this game actually. I think it's quite funny, but also nerve-wracking of how many times I've actually done it. It's unfortunate that the invincibility doesn't save you from drowning, so like even if you have the invincibility, you're still likely to drown. Which kind of feels misleading from everything else it does. I mean, it does it for everything else, but like, for some reason just not this. Which you think it would. Oh well, it's not really something I lose sleep over. Although there is something that does confuse me sometimes, and it's to do with like Super Sonic in the water, because there's instances where obviously Sonic can't survive in water, and then there's Super Sonic, which most of the time can't survive in water. But there's been instances where Super Sonic was able to survive in water without having to need any air bubbles, which that really confused me with the continuity of the games. I feel like it's probably something that a little detail that they forgot, or they just didn't think it was necessary. I don't know. I believe the first game that did it was Sonic 4 Episode 1, from my prediction on it. And of course the obvious one that doesn't like lose any breathing in water is Hypersonic and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But yeah, now we're in Act 3, and there's actually like a little surprise in Act 3. I don't know if I already mentioned it in one of the previous parts. I don't think I did. But we'll see when we get to that point in the video. All I'll say is like it's during the boss fight, which the boss fight is way different compared to like the previous boss fights that we've had. And yeah, like it's something. It really is something. Honestly, it's like my least favorite boss fight in the game, just because of how nothing of a boss fight it is. Although, it is still quite a challenging boss fight, especially what you have to do in it. And I've actually, so like obviously for anyone that has played the game, you know that it's not really common to like hit Robotnik, but like I want to know, is like anyone ever hit Robotnik in the game and actually took him down? Like, has anyone ever done that? Because I haven't seen anybody do it. All I've ever seen is just race him to the top, and that's about it. I have not seen anything besides that, which it makes me really curious. Like, I want to know, like, is there like anyone out there that's actually hit Robotnik constantly to the point where he like fails and like does a little explosion thing? Like, if anyone's ever done that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll like check it out if there's any like footage of it. I might even check after this video is done, actually. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I think this is, yeah, we're at the halfway point of the game. Like, obviously Spring Yard Zone was the end of, well, just at the halfway, but you get my point with this. And if I'm correct, I think we have one more Chaos Emerald to get, which Unfortunately, we did not get in Labyrinth Zone, but I believe we get it in Starlight Zone, so that's promising. Just... I just want this video to be, like, over now, because, like, it's Labyrinth Zone. And... yeah, Labyrinth Zone, like, yeah, I think it gets better over time and the more that you play the game, but Labyrinth Zone is still my least favorite zone in the game. Because, like, you may have thought Marble Zone and Spring Yard Zone were slow. It's nothing compared to, well, this. Imagine if, the people who worked on this game actually didn't make that mistake of not thinking a hedgehog could swim. Like, imagine how different this would have been. Would Sonic be able to swim? Would he still be the same? Would he be like in the Boost games where he can just run on water? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Unless, like, someone ever asks, like, Yuji Naka or Naoto Oshima, and asks, like, hey, if you knew that hedgehogs could swim, would the water levels in Sonic games be different? And if they said yes or no, that would be something interesting to ask. Like, if I ever had the opportunity to ask a question to either one of them, I would definitely ask that question. Anyways, so now we're at the boss fight, so it's sort of like you hit him, but then you see you have to go up, and when I first played it I was like, oh okay, we just gotta go up here to where we're gonna actually attack him. And then, yeah, it's just, no, that doesn't happen. And as you can see, I got up to the top without being in the water. Like, that's never happened for me before. That's crazy. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below what you think of Labyrinth Zone, or what you think Sonic should be like in water. And yeah, so yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, turn on the bell, support me on Patreon. Links will be in the description below, and I will see you all next time. Till then, take care, bye bye.